Humanity has more comfort, information, and opportunity than any generation before us. Food arrives at our doors. The world's knowledge rests in our hands. We can cross oceans in hours and speak to someone thousands of miles away in seconds. And yet, why do so many people still feel that something is missing? Why does every achievement satisfy us for only a little while? Why does more so quickly become not enough? Perhaps the problem is not that we have too little. Perhaps we have forgotten how to recognize when we already have enough. From childhood, we are taught to move toward the next thing, the next grade, the next job, the next promotion, the next home, the next version of ourselves. There is nothing wrong with aspiration. Growth gives life energy and direction. But somewhere along the way, the finish line begins to move. We tell ourselves, when I finally achieve this, I will be happy. Then we achieve it. For a moment, we feel complete. But the mind quickly adjusts and begins searching for the next destination. What was once a dream becomes ordinary. What was once a blessing becomes an expectation. And life quietly turns into an endless waiting room for happiness. Then comes comparison. We no longer compare ourselves only with our neighbors or colleagues. We compare our ordinary Tuesday morning with the most carefully selected moments from millions of lives. Someone is always wealthier, more successful, more attractive, more disciplined, apparently happier. Comparison creates a game that no one can win. Because when we measure our lives against everyone else's highlights, even a beautiful life can begin to look inadequate. We stop asking, is my life meaningful? And begin asking, does my life look impressive? But a life can look successful from the outside and still feel empty within. Often the object we pursue is not what we truly want. We do not always want the larger house. We want the feeling of security we believe it will bring. We do not always want recognition. We want to know that our lives matter. We do not always want more followers. We want to feel seen. We do not always want another possession. We want relief from the uncomfortable feeling that we are somehow incomplete. But no external achievement can permanently answer an internal question. We can use success to improve our circumstances, but we cannot ask it to prove our worth. You were never meant to spend your entire life earning permission to feel complete. Recognizing enough does not mean abandoning ambition. It does not mean refusing opportunity or pretending that hardship does not exist. Enough is not surrender. It is freedom from the belief that your life cannot begin until you acquire something else. You can pursue a meaningful goal and still appreciate today. You can improve your life without rejecting the person you are now. You can work for more without allowing more to become your identity. A wise life holds two truths at once. I am grateful for what is here, and I am still growing. Gratitude and ambition are not enemies. Gratitude simply prevents ambition from becoming hunger without an end. So, how do we step out of the endless pursuit? Begin with three simple practices. First, notice what has become invisible: the safe journey home, the person who calls to check on you, the meal in front of you, the body carrying you through another day. Second, define your own measure of enough. If you never decide what enough means, the world will keep deciding for you. It will always offer another upgrade, another comparison, and another reason to feel behind. And third, return to the present. Satisfaction cannot be postponed. It can only be experienced here. Pause long enough to inhabit the life you once hoped to have. One day, we may look back and realize that the ordinary moments were never obstacles between us and a better life. They were the life. The conversations we rushed through, the meals we barely tasted, the people we loved while thinking about something else, the quiet mornings we considered unimportant. Wanting more is human, but if we are not careful, the pursuit of more can make us absent from everything we already possess. Maybe satisfaction is not found when nothing more can be added. Maybe it begins when we stop overlooking what is already here. You do not have to stop dreaming. You do not have to stop growing. But do not let tomorrow's possibilities erase today's blessings. Take a breath. Look around. This moment may not contain everything you want, but it may contain far more than you have noticed. And perhaps the question is not, why don't I have more? Perhaps the wiser question is, how much of what I already have am I truly present enough to receive?